Hey everybody, thanks for checking us out here on the Fwoosh. Today we're going to be taking a look at what is evidently a knockoff of the new Kids Logic Super-deformed Grimlock figure. Now I say evidently because I didn't go into this knowing I was getting a knockoff. I saw that some overseas shops like chimungmung.com had the Kids Logic Transformers 5-pack in stock, and I didn't want the entire 5-pack, I just wanted Grimlock, but most stores are selling him just as part of the larger 5-pack. So I went straight to eBay and was hoping to find some sellers who were splitting the set up and selling each figure singly, and sure enough I saw several auctions or listings for Grimlock as a single. So I found one that was just 16 bucks plus shipping. The price is right, so without even thinking about it, I pounced. And I guess I should have thought about it a little bit more, but since these are brand new figures, I didn't think knockoffs would be available right away like this. But evidently they are, and that's what I bought. So, I mean, let's look at the packaging here. So, I mean, it does look like some legit packaging. They look like whoever designed this kind of went out of the way to make something that looks legit. We got the Transformers logo, the Age of Extinction logo, and I guess one of the telltale signs here would be the Mech logo at the bottom. Mech, of course, was a gimmick with the Dark of the Moon toys, and that was a few years ago, so it's kind of weird to see the Age of Extinction logo with a kind of Dark of the Moon logo. It's kind of like a mashup of the third and the fourth movies here, so that's kind of weird. Also, and this is a little bit more subtle, I didn't catch this at first, so on the side here again we have the Mech logo, and we have all the figures available. Kids Logic has not announced the little Megatron figure yet, so that's a red flag. There's the larger one that's coming that's fully articulated, but not one that's part of this set, so that's another red flag. But then up here, for some reason, and this all looks like Dark of the Moon style design, it says Autobot Armor Top Spin. And it says that on both sides, Autobot Armor Top Spin. And, well, Top Spin has nothing to do with any of this. He's not a character that's being done in this style, at least not yet. So this looks like it was just some leftover design element from Dark of the Moon that they're ripping off. Okay, in the back of the packaging, again, it looks fairly legit, like they really went out of their way. Grimlock here is a little bit blurry. All this is a little bit blurry. That's the only telltale sign here. Again, when I first saw this, I wasn't sure. I was like, well, maybe this is legit. But again, this doesn't look anything like the Kids Logic packaging. So the packaging should have been my first warning. But again, it doesn't look too bad. So let's get this guy out of the packaging. Oh, and also I like this too. Up here it says, easy to collect and cool style. Sure, okay. Anyway, let's get him out of the packaging and get a look at the actual figure. So he comes out fairly easily. And even then, like the back of the tray where it says, Transformer is easy to collect and cool style, like they really went out of the way to make something good here. Something that looks cool. But unfortunately, it is not legit. So let me get Grimlock here out of the plastic tray and get a look at him on his own. Now, he does look pretty darn cool. Okay. Now, his Autobot logo here, let's get a close-up of that. Now, it's a sticker. It's a Repro label sticker that I put on there myself because what was actually on there is just the red plain Autobot logo, and that does bug me a little bit anyway, but it wasn't on there all that cleanly. It was crooked, and some of the red was scraped off. So without even thinking, I slapped this on right away, and I probably should have not done that so quickly so I could show you how bad it was, but I couldn't wait. I was impatient, as I usually am. So, let's get a look at this guy from all sides. Now, he doesn't look too bad. The paint job is mostly clean. Mostly. I mean, there are a few imperfections here and there, but I can't tell if that's my just being anal or if this knockoff really isn't all that great. I don't know what it is. But another dead giveaway here. Well, first of all, the Kids Logic figure should come with a sword. This guy, there is not even space for a sword in the bubble. There is no sword here. It comes with no accessories. You get just the figure. And in all the promo shots I've seen of the Kids Logic Grimlock, his eyes are glowing red. And like the Kids Logic figure, this guy does have an LED light feature in his head. When you activate it, his eyes glow an icy kind of blue. Now that does look cool. I like it. I actually prefer my Grimlock with blue eyes anyway. So this works for me. So I have no problem with that. And you can see when you zoom up on his head a little bit. Let's see here. There we go. You can see how kind of the light kind of bleeds in from other spaces on the helmet, not just through the designated areas on his eyes. You can kind of see that, like here and down here a little bit. The light kind of bleeds through. I'm not sure if it does that on the legit figure or not. I don't know if that's a characteristic of just the knockoff, but that could be a little bit cleaner. And these eyes are really, really bright. Like if you have this in a bright room, I mean, you could find your way in the dark with Grimlock's eyes here. The light is really kind of intense. But otherwise, he's not that bad a figure as far as knockoffs go. Like I've had some Transformer knockoffs before that were pretty bad. They were very brittle, and this guy is definitely not brittle. In fact, he's a little bit rubbery. Some of his joints are kind of solid, like everything. The plastic used here is really soft. The plastic for his head is nice and rigid and sturdy, but for the rest of the body, it's really soft. But I guess otherwise, this is the Kids Logic figure. I'm going to assume it's the same exact one we're getting. It looks very close. For articulation, his arms do swivel at the elbow. Now, the wings here get in the way. Again, you can see how soft the plastic is because I can actually move the wings. So the wings do get in the way, but he can raise his arms. His head does swivel. Both arms move nicely. His wrists have a swivel, which is something I haven't seen mentioned anywhere, not that it's that big a deal. And then his legs swivel at the hip. He has no overall waist swivel, it's just his legs just do that for some reason, so he can not stand awkwardly. That articulation is really kind of useless, given the way his feet are shaped. So, I mean, that's the figure. Now, I'm not sure I regret the purchase or not. All I wanted out of the line was Grimlock. I didn't want the full set of 5 Transformers. So, I'm kind of bummed. If he came with the sword, I'd probably be okay with it. I'd feel satisfied enough to keep it, and I probably will keep it. I don't know if I'm going to actually seek out the legit version, because I really, really want to see how different they are first. So hopefully once some people start getting the legit Grimlock, I'll be able to compare them. But for now, I'm not that disappointed in this guy. I'm disappointed in the fact that I bought a knockoff. I'm not personally a fan of knockoffs. That might be my own OCD thing going off. I'd always rather have the legit version. And again, like, I didn't go into this knowing it was a knockoff. The words knockoff were not present in the listing, obviously. Oh, one other thing I forgot to mention. The LED, how it works is there's a button on the back of his head. You just press, and it turns him off, turns him on. And so you can have a little Grimlock disco. And I do like him with the lights on. And honestly, like, I do really like the blue lights. So in a way, I'm kind of happy I got this version and not the legit version with the red eyes. If the legit version actually does have red eyes. Again, I'm not sure. I've only seen the promo images. But I'm not disappointed in this, and I think he looks better once he has the Repro Labels Autobot logo on. And the paint is okay. It's a little bit splotchy in places. It's hard to pick that up on the video camera here. But it's okay, and on the shelf he doesn't look bad. Now, just to get a quick sense of his size, let me grab a Dinobot from the movie, because that's what's handy here. So here's Scorn from the Age of Extinction line, and this Grimlock really isn't all that much smaller than movie Scorn. And evidently, Grimlock is one of the larger Autobots from the 5-pack, so I guess they're all smaller than him from here. I do really wish he came with a sword, even though, looking at his hands, maybe the Kids Logic figure has a hole drilled in where he can actually hold the sword, but this guy doesn't even have room to hold a sword. Okay, so that's the size, and I guess if you're after the singles from the Kid Logic set and you don't mind the possibility of getting a knockoff, then just peruse eBay and see what you find. You might find one like this for a decent price. Again, this guy was only 16 bucks plus shipping. So, and I got him really quick. It was less than a week from Hong Kong, I think. Or maybe it was Taiwan, I can't remember. But yeah, knockoff alert. Be wary when you're looking for these guys as singles on eBay because, like me, you might accidentally purchase a knockoff. Okay? So thanks for checking us out here on the Fwoosh, and I will see you next time.